What if I told you that some people can see colors you'll never see in your entire life? Not because of some sci fi upgrade, but because of a random genetic glitch that happened to show up in their eyes. And that's not even the strangest thing about the human body. Today, we're diving into the rarest human traits on Earth, the ones so uncommon, most people will never meet someone who has them. Stick around, because trait number 4 might just blow your mind. Let's start with tetrachromacy. Most humans have 3 types of cone cells in their eyes, which let us see about 1 million colors. But a small number of women, and it's almost always women, carry a 4th cone type. This means they can see up to 100 million colors. Shades that look identical to you and me might look completely different to them. Scientists believe this happens due to a mutation on the X chromosome, which is why it's mostly women who inherit it, since they have 2 X chromosomes to work with. Next, let's talk about natural HIV resistance. About 1% of people, mostly of Northern European descent, carry a mutation called CCR5 delta 32. This mutation actually blocks HIV from entering their cells. Scientists believe this mutation became common centuries ago, possibly because it also offered protection against the bubonic plague. So a defense mechanism from the Middle Ages is still protecting a small percentage of people today. Then there's synesthesia, a condition where the senses cross wires. Some people literally taste words. Others see numbers as having distinct colors, even though the numbers are printed in plain black ink. Around 4% of the population has some form of this, and researchers think it happens because of extra neural connections between brain regions that are normally separate. So why do traits like this even exist? Evolution isn't a perfectionist, it's a tinkerer. Random mutations happen constantly, and most are neutral or harmless. Occasionally, one sticks around because it offers a slight advantage, like disease resistance. Other times, it survives simply because it doesn't hurt your chances of passing on your genes. Extra color vision or crossed senses don't stop you from surviving and reproducing, so they just persist quietly in small pockets of the population. There's also something deeper here about human variation itself. We like to think of normal as one fixed blueprint, but biology doesn't work that way. Every genome is a slightly different remix of the same instructions, and every once in a while, that remix produces something genuinely rare, a version of being human that only a tiny fraction of the species will ever experience. And this raises a strange thought. How many of these traits are still undiscovered? Tetrachromacy wasn't confirmed in humans until the 1980s. Scientists only recently mapped out how synesthesia works in the brain, which means somewhere in the world, right now, there could be traits we haven't even identified yet, quietly shaping how a small number of people experience reality completely differently from everyone else. It also makes you wonder about your own biology. You probably don't have tetrachromacy or built-in HIV resistance, but everyone carries some rare quirk, a genetic variant, a sensory oddity, a trait so uncommon you've never thought to question it, simply because you've never known anything else. So here's a question for you. If you found out you had one of these rare traits, would you even know how to tell? Drop a comment and let me know which one surprised you the most. And if you want more deep dives into the weird science of the human body, hit subscribe. Because trust me, we've only scratched the surface. See you in the next one.